From doesn't attend the wedding of this international the wedding of this international person that's a few years away. For more of closer tradition that become the thought and then we start about like the wall is turning to as we walk down to like those restaurant. I had a brief conversation with the communist camera. I said I hoped he would not be in the upcoming election, but that if we did, and if we wanted to act on the good event and center, and I would support him. But at the time, the journalist in me had known that the relationship between politics and the media was not public. But when my first-hand experience of this several cultural views and activity, and the convinced my brain's press at 24 news were making it more vigorous, making more difficult for the leader of government. It's got worse, hasn't it? I said. He said, I replied that he would be a much stronger prime minister were he to take office. Feeling he owed anything to the big media groups. Not feeling he owed any big media. Perhaps we should have, and then we said just opposite. And then Murdoch joined us and we changed the subject. Perhaps we should not have done so, but we did, however, illustrate something of the dishonesty at the heart of what I said. Dishonesty. The heart of what I essentially political and commercial relationships. It is not easy what Ed Miliband did last week. But it's not easy what Ed Miliband, I believe, did last week. Making himself an enemy of some of the media's most powerful forces. It was about that Labour got too close to News International. But he was also right that given the media bias against it, he knew I tried to level the playing field. In my own defense and it's my diary show, I argued for some years with Tony Blair that we needed to act on the culture of our media. At one point, he ticked me off. I admit I have not made my views so obvious in front of Mr. Murdoch, his son James, and last intendant, chief executive of Nation International. Ultimately, Mr. Blair thought the press had become a problem, but that given all our other priorities, people would not understand our taking them on. He also thought it would look like revenge for the fact they had turned against it. And then there were political considerations too. Trying to govern and win election is hard enough without the press being against you. I accept that for all of us, at times media support was something we created at the expense of positions or principles on media issues, but that term has now been sprung. The latest revelation had forced the police, News International, and the government to act. The police will now be more vigorous. News International will continue with their kamikaze crisis management, which one day will be studied as a textbook case of how not to do it. But the most important developments are the Prime Minister during inquiries into press practices and a new system of regulation. These mean we now have once in a generation opportunity for new settlement between politics, the media, and the public. Nobody can argue that we have the press we deserve. Pressured by technological change, a domino chain of print media has gone into a spiral of decline, in which this scandal is only the most dramatic developments. Mr. Comment is not comfortable announcing the reviews. He has personal relationship at stake, and given he hired Andy Carson as his communications director, his judgment is true. Already the backlash from part of press has begun as they to maintain that anything but toothless self-regulation is an assault on the free press. But Mr. Cameron must stand back from all of that and ask himself what is the right thing to do. He did some of it last Friday. The judicial inquiry should be far-reaching. The news of the wall is far from alone the use of dubious and illegal practices, as widely ignored report from the Information Commission have shown. Barred on British media Reminds me of the trade union before Mrs. Thatcher. They'd be untouchable. It's I say about Labour could and should have done more to deal with the therapist. But just as MP's expenses scandal emerged from the failure of Mrs. Thatcher's government to tackle MP salaries, the system by which she showered honors on editors and honors, a practice to which you put an end if a rule that no serving editor could be honored, means you too have something to answer for. Whatever the past, it is Miss Cameron who must lead the country to a better place. Mr. Miliband has shown himself capable of playing a good and principled part, and so should the public. Ultimately, people could have only improved if the public wanted to. If they channeled anger at recent events into an assessment of what kind of paper they read, whether they really want to live on a diet of celebrity trivia, negativity, and abuse. To coin a phrase, we are all in this together.